Hello everyone. Welcome to today's lecture on the topic of netiquette, the etiquette of cyberspace. In our increasingly connected world, the internet has become a pivotal platform for communication, learning, and collaboration. But with this digital revolution comes the responsibility to interact respectfully and effectively online. This is where netiquette, the etiquette of cyberspace, comes into play. The term netiquette was from a book by Virginia Shi, which came out in 1994. Her proposed framework outlines the core guidelines for proper online behavior to ensure that our digital interactions are as courteous and productive as those in real life. The influence of the framework is profound, and educators nowadays are still commonly referencing her framework. Let's take a look at the 10 rules suggested by Shi and see if they are still applicable in today's cyberspace or digital world. Rule 1. Remember the human. Behind every screen is a real person with feelings and emotions. It's easy to forget this when we're typing away, but before you hit send, ask yourself, would I say this to someone's face? Let's always strive to treat others online as we would in person. Text-based communication lacks nonverbal cues like tone and facial expressions, which can lead to misunderstandings. Being mindful of this can help prevent unintended offense or hurt feelings. Rule 2. Adhere to the same standards of behavior online that you follow in real life. The internet might feel anonymous, but our actions have real consequences. Laws and ethical standards apply online just as they do offline. Remember, online crimes are actual crimes, and digital wounds are just as real. Abiding by societal norms and laws in cyberspace fosters a safer and more respectful community. Treat others online as you'd like to be treated, and refrain from actions you wouldn't appreciate if directed at you. Rule 3. Know where you are in cyberspace. Different platforms have different cultures and norms. What's acceptable on a casual social media site might be inappropriate in a professional forum. It's important to observe and understand the context of the digital space you're in before engaging. Think of it as attending different social events. You wouldn't behave the same way at a formal conference as you would at a friend's barbecue. Take time to lurk before you leap. Observe the community norms to communicate appropriately. Let's consider video conferencing etiquette as an example. First, mute yourself when not speaking. Second, be on time. Third, ensure your technology works correctly. Fourth, engage remote participants. Fifth, choose proper software and hardware. Sixth, wear work-appropriate clothing. Seventh, frame the camera correctly. Eighth, optimize lighting. Ninth, look at the camera. 10. Pay attention. Following these guidelines ensures that virtual meetings are professional and productive. It respects everyone's time and creates a positive impression. Rule 4. Respect other people's time and bandwidth. Everyone is busy and no one appreciates having their time wasted. Before you send a message, consider if it's necessary, clear, and concise. Efficient communication is key in our fast-paced digital world. For example, organize your thoughts into a single message rather than sending multiple back-to-back texts. Avoid sending large, unsolicited files or long voice messages without prior agreement. And when emailing, use clear subject lines and proper formatting to help the recipient understand your message quickly. Rule 5. Make yourself look good online. Your online presence is a reflection of you. Take advantage of anonymity to connect positively, but also be mindful of your digital footprint. Present yourself professionally and courteously. Before posting or sending messages, proofread for spelling and grammar. This not only prevents misunderstandings, but also shows your audience respect. Be cautious with humor and sarcasm. They don't always translate well online and can be misinterpreted. Be clear about distinguishing among your opinions, observations, and facts. Just like the blind individuals each describing a part of the elephant, we all have different perspectives. Communicating effectively helps others understand your viewpoint without confusion. Instead of saying, "You are wrong," try, "I see it differently because." This approach fosters constructive dialogue and shows respect for others' ideas.
Reflective time.
Can you recall the first 5 rules?
Rule 6. Share expert knowledge. The internet thrives on the free exchange of information. If you have expertise or useful insights, don't hesitate to share them. Your contributions can help others learn and grow, just as you benefit from the knowledge shared by others. When sharing information, always acknowledge your sources. This not only gives credit where it's due, but also allows others to consult the original materials for more in-depth understanding. Rule 7. Help keep flame wars under control. Flaming involves expressing strong opinions aggressively, often leading to heated online arguments. While expressing viewpoints is important, it's equally crucial to maintain respect and prevent discussions from evolving into unproductive conflicts. If you encounter a flame war, avoid fueling it further. Encourage respectful dialogue or disengage if the conversation isn't constructive. Remember, maintaining a positive environment benefits everyone involved. Rule 8. Respect other people's privacy. Privacy is paramount. Always seek consent before sharing or accessing someone else's personal information. This respect builds trust and upholds the integrity of our digital communities. Unauthorized access or sharing of private information can have serious ethical and legal repercussions. Treat others' data with the same care you expect for your own. Rule 9. Don't abuse your power. With great power comes great responsibility. Whether you're a system administrator, moderator, or influential figure online, use your authority ethically. Exploiting power undermines trust and can harm communities. Be fair and considerate in your actions. Leading by example fosters a positive environment and encourages others to behave responsibly. Rule 10. Be forgiving of other people's mistakes. We all make mistakes, especially in complex digital spaces. If someone errs, approach the situation with patience and kindness. Offer constructive feedback privately and remember that everyone is on a learning journey. By cultivating a supportive atmosphere, we enable others to grow and feel comfortable participating. After all, we've all been novices at some point.
Reflective time.
What do you think about these 10 rules? Can you think of any new rules that are needed for the current society?
To recap, these 10 rules of netiquette guide us in navigating the digital world respectfully and effectively. First, remember the human. Second, adhere to the same standards online as in real life. Third, know where you are in cyberspace. Fourth, respect others' time and bandwidth. Fifth, make yourself look good online. Sixth, share expert knowledge. 7. Help keep flame wars under control. 8. Respect privacy. 9. Don't abuse your power. 10. Be forgiving of mistakes. Embracing these principles not only enhances our personal interactions, but also contributes to a healthier, more inclusive online community. Hope you find the guidelines enlightening and carry these guidelines with you in your digital endeavors. For additional resources and information, please visit the Digital Competence Education platform.